Hey everyone, welcome back to another Alliance War video. This is Season 50, War 12, and we're going up against pycb. I skipped over War 11, and I'll get to that later on in the video, but we've got Viv, Mole, and Tigra for this war. As far as paths go, I'll be taking double path 4, so Havok and Overseer in Section 1, and then Ham and Dust in Section 2, and then I have that Gorr on Node 42. Okay, let's get into the fights. Starting off, I have Node 4 Havok. I'll be taking this fight with Viv. Originally, I was going to go to Special 3 first before starting her cycle to guarantee that it would kill with his energy resistance, but I saw he was only rank 2 as I was entering the fight, so I decided, you know what, Viv's normal cycle will work just fine. I've got the Ouchie Masteries, I've got, class advantage, and the energy vulnerabilities typically do a good job of cutting through energy resistance. So I think this will be a good test anyways for if she can do it, without the Special 3 in the future. So I don't really care about baiting out a Special 1 from him. If he throws it, great. If not, doesn't really matter. I prefer to bait the Special 2 there. I missed 2 of the skill checks, which is, oops. Try not to do that. Here, he does have a bunch of prowess on him, so I'm like, yeah, let me do the heavy and remove all of those. Didn't do as much damage as I was hoping, but that's okay. And here, hit him with a couple Special 1s. I realized that he might have gotten to a bar of power before I could launch the other one, so I baited a dash, and that was a lot of overkill. I had a lot of extra damage in the tank from the second Special 1 and a whole other Special 1 after that. So in the future, on a path fight, I don't think I need to go to Special 3 against Havok, which is great to know, like fantastic to know. That'll save me time for that matchup in the future. Okay, got this Overseer here, wait for my buffs to get shrugged, and until I get clarity, I don't really want to enter Frenzy. As I'm hitting him though, I'm realizing I'm dealing a lot of damage, so I kind of say, you know what, I don't need to enter clarity. And here I just keep making some mistakes. I'm like trying to parry him for some reason. I don't know what I'm doing, but I think eventually I remember, oh wait, I have a counter punch because this is Mole Man. And I do kind of ignore getting into Frenzy. Again, don't really know why, but I know I don't have to play this fight ideally to win because it's Overseer, I have Mole Man, I'm getting a ton of Furies from shrugging on the node, so it really doesn't matter. Could have played it cleaner, but whatever. Okay, next up, have Spider Ham on node 22. All the times I've taken this fight this season, I've taken off Double Edge and the Poison one, the Suicide Masteries, so that when I'm Special 1 spamming, it doesn't slowly kill me. But I decided to keep him on this time, and as soon as I get clarity, I'm just going to enter Frenzy. I'll be able to block any unblockable stuff he has going on, and I'm going to be dealing a ton of damage that I don't think the damage back from recoil is really going to do anything. So starting off here, I just want to purify the debuffs on me. Got that done. And yeah, I'm just going to let my Frenzy naturally get up from all the debuffs that he puts on me. And then I'm going to let my mask get up, and then I'll enter Frenzy. So here I'm at 6. So now the next blocked hit I take, and I'm at 7. Enter Frenzy. Cool. And I'm just dealing a ton of damage right now. And I forgot I was unblockable there. I could have continued my combo and just further nuked him down. But yeah, drop this Special 1. Probably didn't need to do that, but it doesn't really matter because I'm not using Mole Man again after this fight, so I don't care if I lose a little bit of health. And yeah, down he goes a lot faster than I typically do it. That'll be the strategy moving forward. I think that's perfectly safe. Well, if I already have the Suicide Masteries on. If I don't, maybe I'll take it the other way just to try and conserve some units, but I don't think it matters either way. Mole should not die to that fight. Anyways, got Dust here. Viv's bread and butter fight. The reason I get to bring her every war, and I love that I get to bring her every war. Awaken Dust actually, I guess, can place sand on you from your combos as well, or I can do other things. I don't know, but she's unblockable for the rest of this fight. So that's another reason why Viv is so good for it, because I don't care if she's unblockable. The fight doesn't change at all. As long as I have my phase passive available, it doesn't matter. Here, I think I missed one of the skill checks as well. I only missed one of them. That's not so bad. I need to get those down, so I'm hitting them every single time. So yeah, here, drop the special 1. Almost kills her. Probably could have just done a combo instead of, you know, dropping another special 1. But hey, I didn't care about my health at the end of the fight anyways. If my health was lower, I probably wouldn't have risked it. But I was at like 70-something%, so I knew it was fine. Or maybe it was closer to 80. I don't know. Last fight of this war, I got Gorr on node 42. I'll be taking this fight with Tigra. I switched over my class boost. I put on an advanced power boost. And yeah, goal here is just kind of do Tigra things. Going to start off with some parries and combos. And here, I just gained a ton of power. And I realized I was like at my special 2. So I said, you know what? Let's just drop this. This will be my knockdown for the fight. It wasn't the best strategy moving forward, but I liked it. You know, I liked it better than accidentally getting to special 3. So now I start a process of constantly like not pushing him like close enough to his special 1, and I have to bait that out. But yeah, here comes the special 2. It's also going to put him like just below a bar, and here I go for the heavy, which I should not have done, and he resists both hits and does not counter me, so I shouldn't have done that. But yeah, thank God I didn't get countered there, because that would have hurt. And here I lose both my senses, but that's okay. I'm going to get it back, well, at least one of them back with a special 1 here. And now I'm just trying to get out of this fight as soon as possible. So there, he drops a special 1, and this heavy here should kill. So overall, it wasn't a bad fight. I was never in any danger except for that one errant heavy that I shouldn't have thrown. But anyways, so I'm going to let this footage play over. This is from War 11. I took another Quicksilver Boss with Venom. Basically, after our loss in War 10, well, really after not getting SSX in War 10, our chances of podium were out the window because we lost to GT and Salty, which we shouldn't have done in the first place, and then SSX, through no fault of their own, got one of the easiest runs to podium that any alliance has ever got. They played Plat 1 alliances pretty much the entire season, and when we didn't get them, they needed to lose all 3 of the last wars. They needed to run the gauntlet of us, GT, and Salty, and that didn't happen. In fact, we didn't match them even in the last war. You know, we matched pycb. So at that point, you know, the goal is War Champ, with podium as a nice consolation. And when we weren't able to get either of those, our planners we were just tired, you know? So we made the decision to not push unless we knew it would be like an easier win. So when we got Nefty, we realized it would be a tough win to pull out. So we decided to just not try, because top 10 was like almost a lock, but like Masters definitely was. And I don't know, it's tough. It's tough to fall short and then sort of give up in a way, but you know, it was a good opportunity against Nefty. We tested some things that we didn't get to test last off season, and we didn't want to risk for an in-season war, and there's no guarantee that you'll actually find a real defense. So it ended up working out. There were a lot of things that we tried and now we know they don't work, or a few things that we now know they do work. So ended up working in our advantage. But yeah, hoping next season will go better. We just didn't play well in a lot of the wars that we should have won, and we just got to be better next season. So that's it. I don't think there's really going to be a end of season update, just that we got Masters, maybe top 10, maybe not. You know, we'll see. I will catch all of you lovely people in the next season. Goodbye.